first. And here's Haliburton with a touch, guarded by Quincy McKnight. Gets the screen and puts the Cyclones, puts it home off the offensive rebound, a 7-2 center. And the Cyclones run the floor. Breather for Young. George Condit, their great shot blocker, will check in. Haliburton in 3 days. Energy level should be even across the board.
The lights are on, right? I mean, we have uniforms. Like, there's a big difference between leaving here 2-1 and 1-2.
Seton Hall, the coaches picked to win the Big East. Iowa State picked only 7th in the preseason Big 12. Haliburton rolled.
Now Louisville and Michigan are playing the best.
Solomon Young gets the bound. Another great find for the senior Quincy McKnight, playing after slamming his chin to the floor at the end of the first half. Haliburton, yes. Zort is still running on generators. Down the stretch we come. A 4-point lead for Seton Hall. Slice through.
You'll live with it.
Haliburton. Haliburton pulls up for three and hits it.
Michigan the early lead. Haliburton the crossover, and now Young just beyond the free throw line gets it to go.
And no zone until they get to the island. And trying to steal a couple possessions with it in this first half. Don't be surprised. This kid is so good.
Might have gotten a piece of it on the Iowa State side defensively, and now the Cyclones the other way.
But he didn't take it up real strong. What a pass.
Great look. Couldn't hit. Rebound Jacobson, and they'll set it back up. Nice look. Condit inside. And one. Nunez in and out. Livers had it for a second, and now it's Haliburton. Haliburton spinning, flips it up and in.
A stare down pass by Haliburton.
And now it's Trey Jackson. Jackson leaves for Haliburton. He'll try a three. And Iowa State
in one game in 7 minutes so far. He's come in this game and been effective. Throwing his body around, banging people, being active. Haliburton going to go with double up action out of the horn set and let Haliburton work off of it. Jacobson is a pop threat off of it as well.
Solomon setting the screen. Solomon Young, and I have to suspect that Iowa State will end up a pretty good shooting team because most years they are. Inside Grant at number one. He's not going to catch Gary, but Haliburton from way
pick up the slack defensive jump shot. Just a mistake by Haliburton.
Haliburton three. Gets its turnover. Grill hands off, and up ahead it's Regier Bolton.
Took too long to reverse it to the third side of the floor in transition. Watch out.
Haliburton inside, long arms. DeJulius lost the handle for a moment. Haliburton tips it away. Tyrese Haliburton. Shot if that had gone down.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know Haliburton wants to get one off. This is the time of game that he lives for.
Haliburton inside
with Haliburton.
Maybe it's Jacobson. He hit a three. Look at Haliburton.
Yep, he goes.
Game around the basket. 3 times here so far.
Came in 3 for 14 from the floor as Haliburton with a drive-by for 2 more. Caffrey saw Haliburton. Garza missed it long. And the rebound for Iowa State. Haliburton running. 5-0.
He just plays hard.
Every minute.
Every minute. Both ends. Good cut.
Haliburton made himself available. Rebound taken away from Wieskamp. Bolton the foul. Just take your gift, go away. Go home. Haliburton, top floater. What
ball screen? Drive it towards Haliburton. There it is.
Bolton's only got 2 points, so Haliburton sticks the landing.
Have to get stops. That's first and foremost. There's 2 in a row. And then you push it and you get a good shot. There you go.
Haliburton to the rim. Got 2 more. And by big margins. Follow not there for Young. Haliburton.
The guys you're ever going to find, man. Is he great to watch? So's he.
Haliburton hits the three.
Iowa State in control first. And here's Haliburton with a touch, guarded by Quincy McKnight. Gets the screen and puts the Cyclones all off the offensive rebound. It's the opener to Michigan. Beat Alabama yesterday. Haliburton, a good extra find. And a well-deserved breather for Young. George Condit, their great shot blocker, will check in. Haliburton in the court. It's everybody's 3rd game in 3 days. Energy level should be even across the board.
The lights are on, right? I mean, we have uniforms. Like, there's a big difference between leaving here 2-1 and 1-2.
Seton Hall, the coaches picked to win the Big East. Iowa State picked only 7th in the preseason Big 12. Haliburton rolls home.
I think right now, Louisville and Michigan are playing the best.
Solomon Young gets the bounce. Another great five for the senior Quincy McKnight, playing after slamming his chin to the floor at the end of the first half. Haliburton, yes. The resort is still running on generators. Down the stretch we come. A 4-point lead for Seton Hall. Sliced.
You'll live with it.
Haliburton. Haliburton pulls up for three.
Until they get to the island. And trying to steal a couple possessions with it in this first half. Don't be surprised. This kid is so good, man.
Ahead. Nunez in and out. Livers had it for a second, and now it's Haliburton. Haliburton spinning, flips it up and in. Hey. Brooks takes it away.
A stare down pass by Haliburton.
And now it's Trey Jackson. Jackson leaves for Haliburton. He'll try a three. And Iowa State had a good minutes.
He's played in one game in 7 minutes so far. He's come in this game and been effective, throwing his body around, banging people, being active.
Haliburton.
And then denying him, and he can't get it back. Keep it in his hands, choke the clock down, and let him make a play to end the half. Going to go with double-up action out of a horn set and let Haliburton work off of it. Jacobson is a pop thread off of it as well.
Solomon setting the screen. Solomon Young and a bucket. Expected Iowa State will end up a pretty good shooting team because most years they are. Inside Haliburton in history. All-time leader is Gary Grant at number 1. He's not going to catch Gary, but Haliburton from way to...
Just a mistake by Haliburton.
Haliburton three. Yes, it's a go. Off and up ahead, it's Rasir Bolton.
Took too long to reverse it to the third side of the floor in transition. Watch out.
Haliburton inside long arms and gets it to go. DeJulius lost the handle for a moment. Haliburton tips it away. Tyrese Haliburton. Toombs. Teskey a three. That might have been the put-away shot if that had gone down.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know Haliburton wants to get one off. This is the kind of game that he lives for.
Haliburton inside and one.
Long 6'5" point guard, and here comes Tyrese Haliburton.
Nice look.
Oh, what a look it was. Condit finishes at the rim.
I mean, that guy is coaching with, I've got something to prove, and I'm also doing it at my alma mater, and that's a tough combination.
Jaden Shackelford just 1 for 2 at the line for Alabama. And a wide open three hit by Rasir Bolton.
And they're just not calling.
Who does that benefit if the game's being called that way?
I'm not sure yet because everybody's getting hit.
Didn't make it. A lot of Iowa State arms were there. Haliburton. Why not?
It's funny how good things happen to you when you play harder than anybody else. Bam!
Haliburton.
We'll look at it. 2 Power 5 teams on a neutral floor. Meaningful game.
Haliburton. And Lewis swatted immediately by Solomon Young. The Alabama bench wanted a goaltend. Haliburton now 2 young for him. Haliburton at 3.
Wow.
Haliburton is hit. Foul. Here comes Tyrese Haliburton. Oh, boy. Razzle down.
I trust Auburn. I trust Tennessee.
Here's the preseason media poll. Alabama picked 6th. And a Bolden 3-point. In command now. Jackson is all alone. Off the feed from Haliburton. And it's tipped in by Haliburton. Condit might have blocked 2 there on Bolden. Condit runs the floor and lays
coconuts, man. Learn while you're on the island. Explore. Open your mind. Broaden your horizon.
Now you're starting to sound like Walton. Nixon from Haliburton. Nixon with a 3 from Haliburton. Steve Prohm is yelling over Tyrese.
Yeah, that's the baseline runner action for Tyrese Haliburton. Frees him up.
Good play.
Yeah, it's a really good play.
That's a good presence, like I said. You've got to give him a look at least, and then that will open up the threes on the perimeter.
Good feed from Haliburton. Aggressive early. It has been sometimes a concern for TCU that he kind of waits for the game to come to him instead of attacking on the get-go. And that guy can great ability with that strength and soft touch combination.
First field goal in just over 3 minutes. Here goes Condit, left hand up. Trey Jackson trying to get it to Jacobson. Shot from Haliburton.
Game day has lunch with his mother. I saw him earlier today in the hotel lobby with his mom, and that's a good sign.
Wide open for three. Mom's gonna like that one. Not sure what happened when he was cutting through the lane. Great feed deep. Haliburton going to work. Floats it up. He is
showing their worth here. Back to back, just coming at you.
Condit off the tip. Haliburton maybe got away with a walk right there. Great offensive rebound. Look at the sophomore fight. Nixon floats it. Tyrese Haliburton has played every second of this game for Iowa State. Condit, one hand, and amble. Haliburton, oh my goodness, rises up. Good feed from Haliburton. Floater, tough shot. Condit fighting for it. And Haliburton has it. Condit rises up.
Sure, that's the shot they wanted, but they really had no choice. They waited too long to go.
Bolton, Haliburton in transition. Tyrese.
Got that length at 6'5".
Mismatch
with the foul trouble.
Nembhard with 20. Haliburton got it.
No. Powell top 10 nationally in scoring. Just one bucket. To his credit, leaves that one short. And a wide open Haliburton throwing it down. Shot. There's still more turnovers than field goals made. Haliburton for three. Yep. Haliburton looking for somebody. Has to fire up his shot. Gets his own miss. Haliburton. Another nice find to Young. And Haliburton with the finish. How much of that is sloppy offense or good defense for the Cyclones?
It's pretty solid defense. They've got a nice game plan. And that guy's got
that contact as well. But Seton Hall not at full strength, as you mentioned. Sandro Mamukelishvili went down with an apparent wrist injury in the first half early. They're playing under 5 minutes. And will not return to this game. Haliburton, yes!
God.
If Trace can knock that down.
There's a couple of talented freshmen looking to get comfortable. Haliburton.
Nice pass for this season.
Kyler hedges the screen. Haliburton drains a three. Haliburton surveying his options. The lob to Solomon Young, and it
bounds where it traveled. Nice screen from Solomon Young. Wow.
Haliburton getting it. Thompson doesn't fall.
They're just racking up missed layups.
Tyrese Haliburton high off the glass. No.
You can just tell. And so it might be a simple thing, folks, but he's more comfortable. Nice.
Gianni Hunt. That shot got altered. Hollins hits the floor hard. Condit and to Haliburton.
More length if you want to be successful defending Trace.
Tyrese Haliburton.
That's honest.
Haliburton shovel to Condit. Slam dunk. Got a 7'2" wingspan. Longest on the team. Lob to Nixon. He couldn't get it to go a little behind his head.
Folks who are here in Gill Coliseum and watching at home, you are treated to two of the best shot blockers, not just on the West Coast, like in the country. Condit and Kyler Kelly are human erasers.
Slam.
Far in on Ethan.
Double team on Nixon. Kick it back outside to Haliburton. Haliburton might have walked with it. None was.
There you go. Takeaways airspace. He's going to put it up anyway. Didn't work. Haliburton defending him, the long 6'5" point guard, and here comes Tyrese Haliburton. Nice look. Oh, what a look it was. And I'm also doing it at my alma mater, and that's a tough combination. Jaden Shackelford just 1 for 2 at the line for Alabama. And a wide open three hit by Regime again. His shot didn't make it. A lot of Iowa State arms were there. Haliburton. Why not? It's funny how good things happen to you when you play harder than anybody else. Bam! 2 Power 5 teams on a neutral floor. Meaningful game. Haliburton
8 quick wanted immediately by Solomon Young. The Alabama bench wanted a goaltend. Haliburton now too young. Who is Petty? Got in his airspace. Here comes Tyrese Haliburton. Oh, boy! Razzle dazzle! Haliburton at 3. Wow. Haliburton is hit. Foul. They get a chance. In command now. Jackson is all alone. Off the feed from Haliburton, and it's tipped in by Haliburton.
5 pounds of it between ball games. I'm not kidding.
Condit might have blocked 2 there on Bolden. Condit runs the floor and lays it in.
Broaden your horizon.
Now you're starting to sound like Walton. Nixon from Haliburton. Nixon with a 3 from Haliburton. Steve Prohm is yelling over Tyrese.
Yeah, that's the baseline runner action for Tyrese Haliburton. Frees him up.